regular video day with 3 videos uploading tomorrow. But today, let's talk about recent entertainment news in this stream. And in today's stream, we're going to talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, obviously, about their alleged breakup, also about Blake Lively, and she's in the middle of scandal, and also describe how Prince Harry lives right now. So let's start with Travis Kelce. This week, some users posted on Reddit alleged contract that Taylor and Travis had, that they about to break up on a certain day, and in this contract, they said that it's like certain words that they needed to say in the statement. It turned out that it's fake, and I had no doubt that it's fake. I don't know, but maybe I'm optimistic, maybe I'm naive or romantic, hopeless romantic, but I believe that Travis and Taylor did together not because they want to make money or because of publicity stunt, because they really attracted to each other. But also, there's another argument why Travis doesn't want this relationship to end, even if it's fake, because he's cashing out like crazy right now. So let's talk numbers. Last year, Travis made $19 million from his NFL career. Also, $5 million in the endorsements. And of course, Travis Kelce is a famous football player. He's an NFL champion. But before Taylor Swift's relationship, nobody really knew Travis Kelce outside the football world. Like fans from different. One second. So fans from different ways of. I'm gonna check how it works, how the stream works. Yeah, everything's good. So definitely, a relationship with Taylor Swift helped him to get known for the even for American people. Like not everyone following football, but a lot of people actually following Taylor Swift. So I had this argument with some people, like football fans. They told me, you know what? We know Travis Kelce. He was popular before that. And then some people said, no, my mom didn't know who Travis Kelce was. My auntie didn't know who Travis Kelce was. So a lot of, especially like female audience, got to know Travis Kelce because of this relationship with Taylor Swift. So he made $19 million from his football career. Also, he made an estimated $5 million on top of that from different endorsements. Most recently, a Pepsi commercial. He dressed as a gladiator in that. And also, he got a $100 million Amazon deal with his brother for their podcast for next 3 years. It also, I think, the relationship with Taylor Swift helped this. And also, he got 2 movie appearances in upcoming movies, Loose Cannons and Happy Gilmore 2, as well as FX drama series Grotesque. Daily Mail says that Travis was already on this trajectory before he paired up with Taylor Swift, but it has just skyrocketed. Lisa Delpy Neirati, associate professor of sports management at George Washington University, said. I think it helped a lot. I think because their relationship, everybody was talking like you can go on a subway and talk about Travis Kelce Taylor Swift relationship. You can go everywhere and everybody was talking about their relationship when they started. So I think this hype created by this relationship helped Travis Kelce in his career, even though a lot of people knew him before. He got this endorsements deal before, but now he's definitely on another level. And he's 34 now. So how many years he got in himself? Like 3-4 years? I think this is it. So this associate professor of sports management says his audience grew tremendously due to his relationship with Swift because she brought in women. He was already very popular himself, especially among the male-dominated NFL fan base, and the viewership for his podcast, New Heights, was growing. They were on a nice trajectory. But then when Taylor came in, they added a whole new audience. Like Taylor, they come across as very down to earth, genuine people, very likable. Absolutely. Like, that's what I've been saying. I don't know. I don't think it's a PR stunt, to be honest. But, we were like listening to Travis's mom describing their relationship, Travis's dad talking about their relationship. We're kind of like, oh, this is nice people. Even though both of their sons are famous, they're like just regular, down to earth people. And Travis, like with every week, we were listening to his podcast, or at least some moments from his podcast. And he's like, oh, they also like down to earth with his brother, despite all the fame. Uh, so I think he's getting tremendous money because of that. She also says what's interesting is that she's now part of the Chiefs kingdom, and I think both the male and female fans of the Chiefs have accepted her. I've heard that many of the male fans of the Chiefs are now following her and learning more about her. I don't know, like to be honest, like if Taylor needed that. Like I see, like if you go on Google and type iTunes charts and you check different charts all over the world, Taylor Swift's albums is like breaking records. They usually top 10, and most of the time it's like top 3. So for her to get extra exposure, I don't think it's needed. Um, So she says she's got a little bit from this relationship, but he's got a lot more. He gained a lot more viewers and exposure. Without Taylor, he wouldn't probably have this Pepsi endorsement deals, but he'd still be doing quite nicely, to put in a nutshell. That cuts to the heart of the furor over the fake contract, which claims that Swift and Kelce romance is nothing more than a showman's, a pretend relationship designed to benefit them both. Also, social media boosted the family coffers with the experts at Melbourne, Australia SEO company Impressive telling DailyMail.com that Kelce stands to earn as much as $34,000 for a single sponsored post on Instagram or Twitter, X Twitter now X. uh, that's amazing. For Jason, that figure is $15,000, while his wife Kylie can make up to almost $12,000, and Donna, his mom, Travis's mom, making $5,400 for social media posts. Don't tell me that he did it because he's a football player. Don't tell me that. I mean, if he fell in love with Taylor Swift, it was amazing timing. I mean, when I'm talking about these numbers, it makes me a little bit suspicious what's really going on. But hopefully everything is genuine, honestly. Clearly, his relationship with Swift has helped his popularity and endorsement portfolio grow significantly, with Swifties turning into football fans. Game time cameras regularly focusing on celebrity box when Taylor is there to root for her boyfriend, and post-game paparazzi following the couple's every move. Yeah, I'm curious to see if breakup happens. Then what? If Taylor and Travis breaking up. First of all, I wouldn't be jealous of Travis' position, because Taylor is famous of writing songs about her exes. We might know something that we will not like and might hurt his public image, because I think Travis is seriously planning his career after football, after retirement, and it's obvious. I mean, 34 years old. Come on, it's not. He's not a kid anymore, and he has again like maybe like 2 years in him, maybe like 3 years. Um, so he should hope that it's going somewhere. He should hope that it's maybe going to marriage. He's always entertaining on camera and has a very likable personality. He's taking on so much, and he's got a great team around him. Let's see if the distraction impact that. Obviously, he's getting older as well, but his primary focus still needs to be on the field during season. So he's going for a third championship title this year. I mean, last year, a lot of people were saying that it's not gonna work out for Travis because he'll be distracted. He'll be super distracted because of his relationship with Taylor Swift. And I thought that's too because, like when you have a relationship with a global superstar and you're with her all the time and like paparazzis here and there, you like want it or not, you can get distracted. I like can only applaud Travis for actually holding on to that and put his best performance. So again, if it's like real relationship, like I can applaud this Travis to actually do that. Uh, we will know actually if it's real or not. I mean, it's only like a few weeks left to see what's going on in their relationship. Hopefully it's real. Hopefully it's real. And Travis keeps showing love for Travis. Travis keeps showing love for Taylor Swift, and it's all over the news. Also, yeah, yeah, it was some problems with Wi-Fi. So Blake Lively, she's in the middle of scandal, huge scandal, because a lot of people uh, blaming her to be a star of a toxic movie that praised domestic violence, and on camera it looked like it's okay to be a victim of domestic violence. So she's in New York with her husband Ryan Reynolds, walking together hand in hand, basically trying to show the world that they are right despite all the scandals. Um, Her brother-in-law tried to defend her, and he got a lot of bad comments from social media users, which is fascinating, actually. He said, "She's my best friend for 30 years. Blake's dad gave me a job teaching his teenage acting class after working with him on my very first job as an actor on a film called Mi Familia. Countless stories of family trips and vacations, her school field trips, and most important, helping me gain favor of her older sister Robin, now wife of 25 years, who didn't know I existed for years after knowing Blake." He concluded, Johnson, his last name is Johnson, "When I grow up, I want to be just like her. I've got a long ways to go. Love you, Blake." But one of his followers actually said she was wrong for promoting happiness and domestic violence, setting without any regard for any victims. Um, it's still a movie, and whether you like it or not, you gotta share your thoughts. I think that's important. So what her brother-in-law replied to that: "I'm really sorry you feel that way. I'm sure you have a huge heart and want the best. I can promise you the truth has not come out yet. Blake worked harder on this film than anything I've seen her do in my entire life because it meant so much to her." Johnson went to insist that her work on the movie adaptation of Colin Howard's 2016 novel It Ends With Us has an important message. I don't know what kind of message it has. I didn't know, actually. They filmed in New York, in Jersey. So since I live in New York, I saw their set a couple of times. So I didn't know there's going to be such a huge drama around this movie. First, it was tons of reports that Justin Baldoni and Blake didn't have a good relationship on set. They didn't talk to each other after a while. And then after movie premiere, turned out it's like a lot of people don't like it because of this domestic violence elements. Um, so her brother-in-law also said the message is in the book and in the movie, not in short clips, interviews. She's the reason the message this movie is getting out, he wrote. I mean, it's nice that he's defending her. Also, he acknowledged that promotion of the film could have been better. Were mistakes made? Yes, he wrote. I make mistakes in life, but they aren't under a microscope. Anyway, I respect your views. I got nothing but love for you. Johnson's post comes after Lively's sister Robin called her one of the best humans she knows in her own birthday tribute. I love this girl, my sister, my best friend, my little piggy, back body. She wrote on Instagram, "Happy birthday, Sissy Britches." I mean, of course, if you see a family member, you're gonna defend her. I don't know, like I don't know what's going on with Blake's career. Maybe she's actually in a situation that she needs to ask her relatives for help. If I was a relative and my brother was in the same situation, I would have done the same thing. I don't know if it's true or not. I've never watched this movie. I've never watched this It Ends With Us. So to make a judgment, if it really consists this elements of domestic violence, I need to watch this movie and say it myself. Like, oh, it does or it doesn't. But I can understand frustration of a lot of people, right? Because if it happened to them or they were in the middle of that, they can say like, "Oh, why are you portraying like it's all right? Why you saying like it's all right?" Even though her sister and her brother-in-law say that message in the movie or in the book. So Blake has come under fire recently over her tone deaf remarks during her latest press tour, allegations of drama behind the scenes between her and Baldoni. The controversy and public outrage hasn't hurt the movie, which deals with a woman escaping an abusive relationship. The film was in third place over the weekend after 3 weeks in theaters with a payday of 11, almost $12 million. The drama has made more than 242 million globally. Many fans agreed with Robin's assessment of the situation and her description of her baby sister. That's important. What can I say about this movie? I can say one thing: that they got so much promotion because every article about this movie was about scandal. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. If they didn't, if they did it on purpose, it was a genius strategy. Even though they're getting a lot of hate for domestic violence, celebration, whatever. But I knew it from the start. You can watch a video on my channel before It Ends With Us premiere. I said, what they doing right now, it's a great publicity stunt. Even though maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, it's a great publicity stunt. Because people like the hype. And what's better than to watch a movie when two actors like actually clashed with each other while filming it. Even though I didn't see it, they seemed like they were nice to each other, but maybe I'm wrong. So some fans actually also defended Blake Lively. So one fan wrote, "Blake is a lovely human being. I hope she knows that the multitudes of people who love her is so much greater than the negative voices. Happy birthday, Blake." And also, Robin thanked this fan for this. Finally, a post about Blake I can get behind commented another follower. "Happy birthday, Mamacita. Enjoyed basking it. Took a lot of and run well, ladies." So a lot of users actually supporting Blake Lively, and I think numbers matter in this world we live in. I think numbers really matter, even though producers don't want their movies to have this bad reputation uh, because it might hurt. But if numbers are right, and for this movie, in this era we live in, when it's like everything concentrated around streaming, but this movie is doing so great. It did so great in the box office. Made tons of money. 242.6 millions of dollars globally. It's amazing numbers, really. For the romantic, I don't know, like what's the genre of this? I guess romantic drama, something like that. At least that's what I saw, how they described it. Also, last but not least, Prince Harry is living normal life. They say he lives in a place called let me check, Montecito. He lives with his wife Megan and two children, and he's like meditating a lot. I don't know, like what else can you expect from Harry? He's a family guy. He's almost like How old is he actually? I think he's 40. He has two kids. Why would he live wild life? I don't understand. Yeah, 39 years old. He'll be 40 like in 10 days. So why would you expect him living like this crazy wild life? So he's like just chilling. He walks his dog alone on the beach when not in the home office. He shares uh, doing daily meditations. It's only insiders claim. Um, Also, insiders have pushed back on going back to royal duties and shared details of his very quiet life in California's Montecito with Meghan and two children. He spends much of his time at his desk with his wife working next to him, plotting together which country they will visit next, or on video calls with their team or charities. When away from his computer, Harry speaks with staff and walks his garden, enjoying the birds sandwich between taking Archie to and from school. Archie is his son, obviously. There's a long meditation in his diary each day and often a workout with a personal trainer. I mean, everybody dreams of this life, I guess. I mean, you have personal trainer, you have a lot of money, you can afford not to go to work every day because you need to provide for your family and for your kids. That's why, like, I understand why Harry lived this life. Again, like, um, Harry was the wildest one in this family. While Prince William had this image of a nice guy, Prince Harry was always the wildest one. Paparazzi alleged that he had multiple girlfriends. So right now, probably he did this his chunk of partying. His neighbors say that they barely see him, and they barely see Meghan and Harry. One of his neighbors declared they keep themselves to themselves. Haven't seen Harry around much. Normally, when you see him around here, he's walking his Labrador on the beach or on his bicycle, followed by his security in a Range Rover. I mean, again, it's not, not a bad life. You're on the beach, you have security who's following you. It's awesome. I like it. Outside the confidence of their mansion, he enjoys a solo bike ride on his own with his bodyguards following behind or alongside in their SUV, part of the biggest security team in the area, one local said. There are mixed reports about his happiness. One ally recently said Harry is doing great, but others claim he has become an angry boy who's more and more isolated in California. But whatever the truth, Meghan appears to be more sociable than her husband, who sticks to a small and loyal group of friends. She is said to have joined a local Mahjong group, stopped to speak to locals in the street or shops, and has bonded with other celeb locals, including Ellen DeGeneres, who shares a love of chickens with the former Suit star. Um, I assume, like, based on these reports, based on what I see, Harry is missing home. Even though he was serving in Iraq, when you're like in a royal family, you kind of live in this bubble, you know. So Harry is out of bubble. Even though he wanted that life, he wanted to live with Meghan, he wanted to have family with her, and her condition was to actually flew from the country. And also Harry, in one of his interviews, said that it was not safe to stay in the UK for him and his wife. I think he's missing home. Uh, and at the end of the day, he's Prince of Wales in the UK, but here he's just a celebrity, I guess. I don't think that Americans care about royal family as much as British people do. So for them, he's just one of the celebrities, I think, for his neighbors. They enjoy dates together at the local steakhouse named Lucky's, or pop out for an Italian meal at Chalune, where pizza is $24 and spaghetti and meatballs is $35. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's more expensive than the restaurants I go to. Archie 5 and Lilibet 3 can feast on the $15 kids menu of chicken and potatoes, mac and cheese, or pasta with tomato sauce. Harry appears to be the least active outside the home, other then leaving for the school run or to exercise. Out, Meghan is regular at the local market or lunching with friends or staff. Journalist Richard Minnertz uh, said that he lives at Tiara Stas from their mansion, but claims locals are disappointed that they don't go out more. He said the community is waiting for them. They're gnashing at the bit to catch it of a Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It's a very wealthy community. We have a lot of people giving a lot of money to our culture organizations as well as charities, but we don't see them. We have got a lot of very rich and very famous people here, and none of them have a security retinue like the Sussexes. I mean, according to Harry, Prince Harry, he was scared for Meghan's life, and he's still like part of royal family, so I think he must have security. Um, but I think he's living his life right now. He enjoys that, and I don't think that we should judge him. I know like a lot of people in Great Britain hate Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Um, they think that they destroyed the royal family. I don't know that. I'm not a UK citizen, and I cannot judge that. To me, like, let them live. Like, that's my opinion. They didn't do anything to hurt people. They're just living their life, living in their community, and that's it. I think that's what they want. Even though when the news broke that Harry's father, King Charles, uh, got cancer, uh, there were like several reports have been saying that Harry decided to come back to the UK to help royal family and maybe uh, do some of his royal duties. But it didn't happen, even though like it was a lot of reports. Actually, British people, when I reported that type of stories, British people in my comment section said it's not gonna happen. So now I believe them. They were right. And another story of the week, I mean, probably story of the month or 2 month, is J Lo and Ben Affleck. I mean, I don't understand what's going on with them. Of course, they're divorcing, everybody knows that, but what's the reason for their divorce? Allegedly, because Ben didn't know there's gonna be paparazzi all around them, that they'll be in the center of attention. He wasn't expecting that, and I don't want to say it's BS that I don't trust this type of reports, but it's kind of weird, right? Ben Affleck was dating Jennifer Lopez 20 plus years ago. They're about to get married. And then in one of his interviews after they broke up, he said specifically he didn't expect this type of attention they were getting. And then 20 plus years later, they got married. And there's a ton of reports that Ben didn't expect this type of attention. Either he's dumb or it's a lie. I don't believe in that. I mean, I understand that maybe Ben Affleck, this introvert guy who doesn't like attention, which is a little weird because he chose his acting career. An acting career, especially if you're a famous actor, it involves talking to press, talking to fans. So it's a lot of public activities. Of course, it's not the same with J-Lo. J-Lo is an entertainer. She's in the movies, she's dancing, she's singing, she's performing. So of course, she's getting much more attention. And in the Latin community, J-Lo is queen. Ben even shared the story how they walked on Times Square, and a lot of fans were like just going crazy. A lot of people going crazy, like how these two celebrities walking because it was huge traffic or something, and they were missing in presentation. So I don't quite understand how, knowing all of that, you can say that I didn't expect that. I didn't expect J Lo to be this type of famous. Like, to me, it's like it's so weird. And insiders say that J-Lo was actually the one who wanted to keep the marriage, and Ben Affleck was not there. She realized that Ben Affleck doesn't want them together anymore. He was the one who initiated a divorce. I don't know. I think there were rumors again that in their biopic, J-Lo shared their personal letters that Ben wrote to her and made him mad. And after that, he decided like, oh, she shares too much of my personal life, and I want to keep my personal life personal. I think he has like mental problems. If that's true again, I think he's just not the right choice for her. I don't know why J-Lo chose Ben Affleck. What she likes in him. Maybe he's safe. Maybe he's a nice guy. I don't know. Like, but he's definitely he has some issues. Um, I mean, I know who J Lo is. Like, I know she's trying to put out as much as possible, and it's weird that they didn't have conversation beforehand, before they got married. That, oh, we can do this. We don't need to do this. It's okay to do this. So it's so weird that they have this type of conversations. And if they did, why Ben is mad right now? I don't think these reports are correct. Maybe something happened that we don't know. Unless I can understand, I can't understand logically why he decided to break their relationship. And also, they were trusting each other so much. They didn't have prenuptial agreement. It's so rare among stars, among like people who have money, which makes it even weirder. Like, why? And right now, some sources claim that the divorce might get ugly. Even though I don't believe in that, I think Ben Affleck doesn't need J Lo's money. Same with her. I don't think that she's gonna claim like, oh, when we're together, I made much more money. I need more money. I don't think it's true. I think uh, even though probably they're not talking to each other now, they still have mutual respect to each other, for each other, and I don't think it's gonna happen like this ugly divorce that we were having just a few months ago. Reported about Sophie Turner's and Joe Jonas' divorce. It's always interesting and really, really sad to see people like that. Like, one day they were so in love, madly in love, and then the other day they divorced it, and they like the lawyers fighting like crazy in the court, and they like they didn't know each other, like they just like enemies. Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna happen for J Lo and Ben Affleck. I think they'll be alright. They'll be alright, and divorce. They will settle their divorce. What's next for them? Allegedly, Ben Affleck is already dating somebody, even though his rap said the rumors are not true. You know, I always trust my guts, and my guts are saying where's smoke, there's fire. So maybe it's a possibility. For J Lo, she tried 2 times with Mark Anthony. She tried 2 times with Ben Affleck. Maybe it's time to try it again with Alex Rodriguez. I mean, the reports that Alex is carefully following the situation. I mean, it sounds crazy, but yes, some reports were saying that Alex Rodriguez was following the situation. Actually, I don't know. Maybe he wants J Lo back. It'd be funny. I mean, again, like she broke up with Mark Anthony, married him, got kids with him. She broke up with Ben Affleck. I mean, they broke up with Ben Affleck. Now, then J Lo married Ben Affleck. Don't have kids, but still, they broke up again. If it happens with Alex Rodriguez, I'm gonna say one thing: J Lo, you gotta look for a different man. You cannot stick to 3 guys you have in your life. I mean, there's plenty of men. I think. Don't make Britney Spears mistakes though. Britney Spears always falling for these guys who want to become famous because of her name. Sam Asghari is the latest example. Even though I think Britney Spears living her best life, she doesn't care. Like, oh, I like this guy, Sam Asghari, or before it was Kevin Federline. I like them, so I can be with them. I think that's her mind thinking. I think I don't want J Lo to make the same mistakes. So Hopefully, her new man is a better choice than all her previous men altogether. And she's trying to show in every video like she's doing all right. She doesn't care what happened with Ben Affleck. She doesn't care that they divorced. And also, some insiders said to us that Ben is doing really well. Ben is happy. Ben is happy that it's all finished and he's enjoying that he's living on his own now, close to his kids and Jennifer Gardner. I mean, I don't know the exact reason why Ben and Jennifer Gardner divorced, but I think she was a better choice for him. I don't think that Jennifer Gardner likes to be in the public eye so much as J-Lo does. Uh, she's also like have this impression of a calm woman. So I don't know why Ben actually, even though they stayed friends, why Ben chose to actually have a relationship with other women. They chose to divorce with Jennifer Gardner. I think he doesn't need to look for a new relationship. He can find Jennifer and they can have a relationship. For J-Lo, it's a little bit harder and tougher, but as insiders keep saying that she's gonna concentrate on her career. She has a lot of things going on. She just enjoyed summer. Spent summer here close to New York in Hamptons. Celebrated her birthday here. And even though she was trying to keep this marriage alive, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Ben wanted to divorce. Ben was not into this marriage after 2 years of them being together. This is really weird. Weird situation actually. I thought it's not gonna happen like this. It's not gonna end like this, but it did. And we gotta follow what's coming next. Tomorrow we coming back with more videos. Today was a stream. I'll try to do 1-2 streams a week. I think it's great, especially like if we have more audience. It's great to talk to people, maybe answering some questions about entertainment life. And this is it for today. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.